Welcome to the GPS TWiz HD, also known as the Walt Disney World Transportation Wizard, with GPS features. And you'll notice right away when you open up the app that you have a GPS map of Walt Disney World with purple pins marking special locations, and this radiating blue ball indicates where you're located. On the left, you have our standard TWiz list of locations grouped by park and resort. Now you can select these locations as either your start point or your end point by toggling the switch down here. So let's say we want to do the dolphin for our start point. Well, let's go to the search bar. That seems easier than scrolling through a list. Type DOL, and there it is, Dolphin Resort. Select that. Cancel out, and you see a green pin marking the location of the Dolphin Resort. If you tap on any of these pins, you'll see what they are. It's the dolphin here. Now, if I wanted to pick something that was near my current location, I can tap near me, and here it is. Epcot is, of course, the closest thing. You notice several locations for Epcot. That's because we have, International Gateway, the parking lot. These locations are relevant for different types of travel. And if we want to go back to the original grouped mode, we can tap grouped, and there it is. Let's start and select our endpoint by tapping on a pin. So I'm going to tap on this pin that happens to be Epcot. And I'm going to pick it as my endpoint, and voila, it's marked with a red pin to tell us that that's our endpoint. And you'll notice that the map is automatically adjusted to center this and zoom in on it for our convenience. Now let's say I want to find out how to walk from the Dolphin Resort to Epcot. Here we go, and we have some tips that we can look at as well. 13 minutes is what it says it will take, and it draws the route out on the map for how to walk over to Epcot. Well, I can't see that very well, but thankfully, I can always do a pinch to zoom gesture with 2 fingers to get more or less detail. So let's zoom it out, and we're going to move it over by dragging it. There, now that's a good representation of how to walk from the Dolphin Resort all the way over to the International Gateway. You can see by tapping on it. This is the International Gateway entrance. Now let's say I want to drive. I don't feel like walking today. I tap the drive icon, and it says it'll take me 8 minutes. And I'll have to go outside and drive all the way around into the parking lot. Now, again, I can zoom in or out to get more detail. And you'll notice that there's more than one green or red pin. That's because, for instance, Epcot has 3 locations that are relevant: the parking lot, the front gate, and the International Gateway. So it just highlights all of them, and as you zoom in, you may see more or less pins to make things more legible. Now let's say I want to get the Mr. Wizard recommendation. Tap on Mr. Wizard, and voila, he gives me walking suggestion, taking the boat, taking a car or taxi, taking a bus. Now, if I want to look at tips for any of these, I can tap on the icon itself, and there's tips about the Dolphin and Epcot transportation. Now, this is a really fun one. Here we can share this route with a friend. We can send the route to our friend, say, hey, what do you think about walking this way while we're there? You can send a suggestion to Mr. Wizard if you think this could be improved, or there maybe it's an old bus route, for instance, or there's something new that's better. You can look at tips again, which was something we already did. And even more fun, you can rate or comment on the route yourself. You can make a thumbs up or thumbs down review, and you can make some tips for other users to look at about, how to do this, or maybe you need money to get into that, or, so forth and so on. And when you're done, you would click submit, and then it'll be sent off to Mr. Wizard, and once he has reviewed it, he will make it available to other users. And you will also use your thumbs up and thumbs down ratings to make decisions in the future about what to recommend to users. So this is a really fun interactive feature. Once you're done with this, you just close it right up. Now at any time, you can look at tips here without having to do anything, and that'll give you tips about anything that you've selected on the screen. If you want some instructions similar to this video demo, at any time you can pop in here and read up on how to use the app. Info will give you a link to contact support with bugs or suggestions. We love it if you're enjoying this app. We love it if you write us a review. It really helps us out. You can come and visit ourlaughingplace.com, which is the home of TWiz, or Laughing Place Apps, which is the builder of these apps. Well, that concludes our demo for today. We hope you really enjoy our new GPS TWiz HD app.